Welcome to the best podcast in the land with G, the #1 Cowboys fan, Hampton. Are you ready?
What up, Cowboy Nation, Cowboy Headquarters, and America's team? Is your guy G, the #1 Cowboy observer / fan, Hampton. And along with me is my guy, Football Junkie. And welcome to Tuesday Night Talking Heads. Give it up. Yeah, we're doing something a little different. We got bored and say, you know what? We got a little information that we can get out there. So we got a title for everything that we got going on each night. So yeah, tonight is Tuesday Night Talking Heads, and we're gonna do some talking. What's up, Football Junkie? How you doing, brother?
Man, how's it going? I'm doing pretty good, man. Just sitting back here, just absorbing all the off-season information and build up to the NFL draft, man.
Yeah, for sure. And that's like I said, that we got some motion going. There's some movement being made tomorrow. I think at 3 o'clock Eastern time, the free agency market opens. So there's a lot of things that's been going to be going on, man. And man, I'm telling you, I've seen some names. We're talking about like Tyreek Hill. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And we're not gonna hit on all of them, man. But there's some names out there, brother. Basically says right here, it's been reported by ESPN. So NFL free agency officially begins at 4 p.m. Eastern time on Wednesday, March 11th, with the start of the new league year. But teams can actually start negotiating and agreeing to terms with players at noon Eastern time on Monday, March 9th. Give it up. It also says in the lead up to that negotiation window, teams can also re-sign their own free agents to extensions, and the franchise transition tag deadline just passed Tuesday, with 4 players receiving one. Cowboys receiver George Pickens, Falcons tight end Kyle Pitt Sr., Jets running back Breece Hall, and Colts quarterback Daniel Jones with the transition tag. So it's on and popping, brother. It's on and popping. And the question has also been asked, what teams are interested in quarterback Malik Willis? What's the latest on the edge rush of Trey Hendrickson and running back Kenneth Walker III? And Kenneth Walker III was the guy that just won the Super Bowl, and boy, they done put him out there, man. So there's some names out there, brother.
Oh yeah, there's some names out there. Pretty much some good quality talent that's out there. But being that you take Walker, running back for the Seattle Seahawks, this could be a pitch where they're trying to help set the market for him, see what the market value is for him outside of what Seattle, may have ideally for him. This is a good opportunity for him, man. I feel like being that he has that tag of Super Bowl MVP on him, Super Bowl winner. And besides that, man, that he's a grinder. He's a grinder,
true
man.
Running back.
And
true running back. I mean, he's that running back, hard running, change direction type running backs that we saw back in the early 2000s, man. I mean, this guy was something special that I hadn't really been keeping up with him. But, man, this guy I don't think he's going to last long out there on the market, along with Breece Hall.
Yeah, I don't think he will last long at all either. Because I just, speaking of running backs, I see that the Houston Texans got Montgomery. You got Montgomery from Detroit. Now I was like, that's gonna make them better in the backfield right there within itself.
Yeah, that's gonna be some willing and dealing, but I don't know, man. If that was the case, I think I would have got Kenneth Walker before I got David Montgomery. If I was the Texans, you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
He's a little younger, but Brees Hall, I don't know, but nothing against David Montgomery, but I think I would have got one of those guys first. But hey, I guess it's what what your wallet can afford,
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, so there are several names out there, man, and I mean, dude, I mean, the market is open. I mean, we can talk about Kenneth Walker. We got Adolfo Owe. He's an edge rush, 27 years
Yeah.
old from the Ravens. Devin Lloyd is out there. Trey Hendrickson is out there. Man, let's keep going down this line, man. Mike Evans, he's 33 years old, but he can probably, pitch in and help somewhere on. Jamal Dean is out there. So dude.
I saw the other day where Mike Evans had made a pitch towards the Cowboys.
Is there room?
That's not rumor, that's fact. He made a
No,
pitch towards the
I say,
Cowboys there.
is there room for him?
Is there room for him?
Yeah.
Nah, there's no room for Mike Evans
Yeah, I
and
know. But now
nah.
this is one I did talk about, and I'm man, and this is one I even did a show on. He's a free agent, 27 years old, out of the Saints. And I said one thing about Christian Parker, one thing he's looking for this year is he needs a nickel, a nickel, a nickel DB.
Yeah.
And I have one. His name is Alante. Wait a minute. What is that? Thompson. Let me get back to him. No, Taylor. I'm sorry. Alante Taylor, man. And Alante Taylor. I know I keep freezing. Let me do something. I'm gonna do this here. I know.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fix this like this. Yeah. Yeah. And I'm gonna move it over a little bit. Yeah. Yeah. His name is Alante Taylor, man. And this guy, and I say this here, football junkie, because I still think we should draft a safety. I wouldn't have a problem drafting a safety in the first round with either one of those picks, But Alante Taylor could be one of those experienced guys that comes in and help the defense somewhat. But he's great. He can cover. And this is what I'm looking at. And I was comparing him to Donovan Wilson. One thing about Alante Taylor is he can cover, but he can also tackle as well. So that's going to be really important with this defense, man. When we bring whoever we do bring in. But again, man, there's a lot of names out there, man. I mean, I don't know, is anybody stand out to you that you've seen out there so far?
Well, it's the combine, the players in the combine.
Yeah.
Man, it's several players, man. I just don't even know where to begin at, man. And most of the players I was looking at, in particularly, was what was up there, dealing with the more like the inside linebacker to the outside linebacker defensive end standpoint.
Yeah.
I mean, and the ones that I would like for us to navigate towards, I know that it's gonna be teams like New England, maybe even Washington, the Giants, Kansas City.
What
Uh,
do you mean? So what you're saying about those teams? What do you mean?
those teams are gonna be going after defensive players. Those teams right there, yeah.
Well, we
They're
know the
gonna be,
quarterback. We know the quarterback is going to go right off the bat, right?
man. Look,
That
I'm
quarterback.
I'm not even concerned about the quarterback situation. The quarterback situation. I mean,
Well, no, I'm not talking about for us. I'm just saying,
yeah,
for the Raiders, I think that'll probably be a move that they would make. I don't know, but
yeah,
and it will also affect what we do as well. You think, because depends on how everybody starts out picking, it'll determine what's left for us at that 12th pick. You think?
yeah. It will. It will, because you got the Raiders and the Jets. The first two picks, and that right there, those two picks is, we know the Raiders is gonna go quarterback. Uh, the Jets, it's kind of up in the air where they're gonna go, but I most likely feel like they're either gonna go quarterback or replace Brees Hall, probably. Um, with love. So that still makes it greater for us, as a team when I draft spot at number 12.
Yeah.
Um, and then it's a good possibility that the Carolina Panthers could go quarterback. It's a probability. Um,
Get rid of Bryce.
I mean, then they it's been
Bryce did pretty good. I thought he did pretty
he
good this
did
year.
pretty good. He did pretty good, but I don't think they solid with that guy. I don't think they solid with him.
Well,
I really don't.
Fernando. So we know that Fernando Mendoza didn't throw at the combine.
Mhm.
He's going to wait to the pro day. Is that a big deal? You think that he didn't participate? And and you know where I'm going, but I'm just
Yeah, I know where you're going with that, man. And you know what, man?
shit. I'm just gonna see how this shit. I mean, see how it's gonna play out, man.
Nah, you right. You gonna see how this shit gonna play out because that's what it is. It's bullshit. Because I mean, it's really unfair how they done him, man. If I mean,
I'm just throwing it out there, man. I mean, I just want. I mean,
everybody knows. Everybody knows the NFL is racist, man.
well,
Even
anyway,
before, even before the Shador Sanders situation.
but yeah, I'm going to. Yeah, I am watching that because I want to see what the difference is. That is a big concern to me. One player decides to not throw in the combine and he get ridiculed, and then we have another one this year. And I know people, oh, there we go. I don't care. It is what it is. I
It
mean,
is what it
it
is.
is what it is. And now we saying Fernando Mendoza didn't throw, but we're gonna see. I'm gonna just see how this plays out, man. But it's already done. No, it's not how what we trying to see what's going to play out. It's already played out.
It's already done played out
It
because
already has played out.
I've saw someone a week or two ago compared the statistics of Fernando to Shador, and I'm like, Fernando's in a better conference than Shador is in and whatnot. Yeah, yeah, okay. Fernando wins a national championship. Yeah, okay.
I don't take
But
nothing from Fernando. I really
I
don't. He's
don't
a good
take nothing
quarterback.
from him. I don't take nothing from
Yeah,
him. But when you look at Fernando's landings, Fernando had a softer landing spot than Shador did when it came to University of Indiana because that was a real prep, real
yeah,
put together team
yeah, for sure.
that took uh, several years to get to the point where it is now.
Yeah,
And Colorado is on the upswing
yeah, yeah,
of the situation. And it's just,
yeah. It is. We're not gonna get
it's
all.
crazy.
I get what you're saying because I know people actually tuned in because we wanted to know what was the hype behind Maxx Crosby, and I know that's what we're talking about. But yeah, we definitely gonna see how that unfolds, and I think we already seen how it is unfolding as far as the statements that's been made and everything. It's a sad situation, but it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. We just gonna keep it pushing. But here's the deal, man. So I heard from one radio station said that they are willing to give up a first round draft pick for Maxx Crosby. And personally, and I'm gonna let you expound on that, but personally, I'm not doing that. I'm not because we've been doing this. We got Javon Javion Clowney. We keep bringing these guys and we're picking up their contracts, and then we're babysitting these guys with these contracts, and then now we're stuck with the contract versus just drafting somebody in the draft and allow them to grow with the team. So this is what some people are saying they're willing to give up the first round to get one of the first round draft pick for Maxx Crosby. I just don't see the hype, man. What do you think right now about that being said earlier and being thrown around like it has been?
Hendricks and Max Crosby both have been attached to the Dallas Cowboys since the Michael Parsons situation has been brewing. And Me personally, being that all that hoopla and all that hoorah and charades went on this past season with both Henderson and Crosby and Michael Parsons end up, going to Green Bay and whatnot. And now that I'm looking at what Christian Parker is doing, neither Crosby or Hendricks is gonna play any type of role in what's gonna go down. I don't see the Cowboys taking that avenue with either one of those players. One, because they both long in the teeth and they're gonna cost them a pretty penny. Two, um, it's best to go with the youth movement or with some players that you can find in free agency that's uh, a half a fraction cheaper, so that we'll be able to create some quality depth and be able to bring in some players for this defense, this new regime that we got going on, so that we'll be able to start building pieces and putting blocks together that
Mm-hmm.
with players that's going to be here for not just one season, half a season. We are looking. Christian Parker is looking to set in stone his legacy. He's looking to put in. He wants to be able to have some players. He's going to have that for 3 years off the
Yeah.
top.
Come on,
Three
wait a minute.
years. Um, and with the way I've been watching things going on with the movement of the coaching staff and the whole situation dealing with uh, the defense that is going to be presented for us to be able to watch, and being that the Cowboys have went and got the guy that they have called and dubbed as the defensive pass coordinator, that defensive passing game coordinator, and he is being sought out by many of people for the defensive end, outside linebacker knowledge that he has. I don't think he's gonna want that. He's not gonna want that. Mm-mm. He's
Yeah.
not gonna want them. He's done work with Maxx Crosby before. That's yeah, but mm-mm. they won't. They supposed to do some grassroots stuff, man.
Yeah, and I'm with the grassroots. Come with the grassroots. Grab you some guys out of the draft, man. Allow these guys to sit around with CP, Coach CP, and allow them to grow to learn the defense. Understand that it's a new defense and they're trying to put together. But personally, man, we talk about Maxx Crosby, we talk about Trey Hendrickson, and you talking about bringing these guys in again, we got to look at this defense. Defense has transitioned from a 4-3 to a 3-4 base. Okay. And I did the show before about when you're looking at your defensive ends in a 3-4, they have to be big boys. They got to
Yeah,
be 270 and above, 255 and 245 and two. Yeah, that's just not going to be heavy enough. Not saying that these guys can't put the weight on, but again, with this type of base defense, you're going to need somebody that can hold down the run and it's at the same time still get to the quarterback. But here's the deal with this football junkie. Now you're saying, oh yeah, Maxx Crosby would be the guy. I'll give up a number one. Come on, man. Come on, man. And then this is what happened to my son. I always played up at Texas Tech with his hand in the ground. Okay. Going forward. That was his job. Going forward. Boom. Coming around the edge, bend, catch grass, get to the quarterback. Got over here with Wade Phillips, went to the 3-4, which when he went at the combine, he worked as a defensive end and a linebacker. So the difference with that is now playing out because both of these guys are going to probably play the outside if anything. But the thing about it is the question is going to be asked: can they drop back in coverage?
yeah, yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
yeah, that's a great name. You're talking about Hendrickson, and you're talking about Maxx Crosby. Oh, yeah, that's a great name. They could be the face of the team. Again, great. Number one, to me, they're too light to play the defensive end position. Two, will they be able to drop back in coverage when they're playing this 3-4 defense? That's a different beast, football junkie.
yeah.
That's a different beast.
It's a different beast. It's a whole different beast because you see, they made the announcement last week that they're moving Little File, Maris Little File to the outside linebacker position. And I like the ideal of him being on the field in that type of situation
Yeah.
where he's able to be his speed, his length can be
Yeah.
utilized. But they also said that he's gonna have to put on some weight.
Yeah.
They said he's gonna have to put on some weight. So he's gonna have to put on, you know, 15, 20 pounds of muscle or more, just so he'll be able to take on that's high traffic zone right there.
Yeah.
You got tight ends, tackles, guards, backside tackles, fullbacks, running backs
Yeah.
coming in at you, uh, play after play after play, and it's gonna take a certain type of skill set of player to be able to play the outside linebacker position. Uh,
It is.
you gonna have to be able to have the agility, the
Yeah.
hip, the
Hips,
footwork,
footwork. That's right.
to be able to play this position, man. Keeping your head on a swivel, setting the edge. I mean, you basically gonna have to be uh, a hybrid defensive end linebacker.
There you go. That give it up. That is so true. And I don't think people we're just looking at people are just looking at the name Maxx Crosby, Trey Henderson. Oh man. Again, there's responsibilities that come with playing this outside linebacker slash edge rusher. Because again, you're gonna have to be able to drop back in coverage. You're gonna have to be able to do it well as well. It's not just drop back. You got to be in the right place and not have fluid hips, know how to back pedal, get into your position, and still find the ball at the same time and make the tackle. So
Yeah,
that's a different story. And I'm telling you, my son, it was something new for him. And he did pretty good, but it was new. It was like, Pops, I had never played linebacker, but you gonna learn today. You
you're
know,
gonna
so
learn that. Yeah,
um, and I say that to say this here though, and I'm thinking, I'm like, what damn, just think. And I looked at the contracts with Maxx Crosby. Maxx Crosby, I think what he has a big contract. I can't remember exactly, but um at this moment he does. So that's a big contract. I think it's 35 million. I think it's I'm guessing. But you know, and I look at that to say I look at that and I compare what we had with Micah.
all right.
At the end of his season, I think he wasn't making no more than 25, 26 million or something like on that last contract. I could be wrong. But again, if you put the two together, who would better fit this type of defense?
Michael, because his natural raw athleticism.
That's what he is. He's a linebacker. We saw him drop back in coverage. Now I know what people say. Oh, well, he disappeared in fourth quarter because you got a linebacker playing. I know we're not going to get on this again, but I had to do some comparison. I know what people say. Oh, Maxx Crosby a lot better than him. So I did a comparison of. Am I freezing up? I probably am. But
Yeah,
anyway, you can hear me talking. So I did a comparison of a 2024 season. Uh, Maxx Crosby recorded 45 tackles, 28 solos, 7.5 sacks, 17 tackles for loss, and 5 passes defended. Okay. Then when I get over here to Parson in 2024, he had 12 sacks, 43 combined tackles, 27 solos, 2 forced fumbles. Okay. So people can say what they want to say, man, but there it is. There it is. So we're gonna go in and take we're gonna take Maxx Crosby contract, and we're gonna nurse him and nurse this contract. Why? When you can just go and just draft one of the top defensive ends out there or a linebacker. You know?
Really, to be honest with you, man, they can have all these old ass football players. Right now is the time to hitch up with these guys that's 21 to 26 years old.
Yep. Yep.
Especially at these skill positions, because outside linebacker is considered a skill position.
Yeah.
Uh,
True.
if you don't hitch up with these guys that's freshly coming out of college, or something that you have that's already on book with you that you can develop or have the tangibles to be developed, uh, messing around with Max Crosby is a no go. Because I mean, just think about Clowney. Clowney for the move inside. He plays outside linebacker for the Cowboys. He don't have it no more.
No, man, he
He
don't
don't
have.
have
He
it.
can't do that. And we
He's
still
gonna
got to
be
see if he can drop back in the coverage. We don't know. I mean, he might be on certain packages. I don't know if do we plan on keeping Clowney?
at the moment he's still on the roster. But
Okay.
I mean, only value that Clowney brings to the Cowboys right now with a 3-4 defense is playing defensive end.
Yeah. He's
He
tall
he,
enough, but
he
I don't know
he's
about the
taller.
weight.
He can't. He doesn't serve us no purpose at outside linebacker at all.
Yeah. So I guess you and I both can agree, man. With these picks, I'm not picking. If I were to pick up anybody in the free agent, and I know you probably don't agree with me on it, I would at least probably look at Nakobe Dean, man. But just because he knows the defense and he knows how, and it's going to be a learning process for these the players and things like that. So I would at least look at him, and Nakobe Dean, and come to find out, they said what it was reported said one name that has surfaced as primary target for the Cowboys and Philadelphia Eagles linebacker Nakobe Dean. Despite dealing with some injury setback, Dean has put up some impressive personnel production numbers over the last two seasons. 2024, he recorded. Wait a minute. Let me do this again. Because I know I'm. Let me do this here. I know what's going on. I know I'm still. Let me see that. Okay. So it says he recorded a career high of 128 tackles, along with 3 sacks and a game-clinching interception. He followed up the last season with four sacks and 2 forced fumbles, spread across 10 games, proving that his disruptive ways wasn't a fluke. Now, personally, and I'm just gonna give you my take, and then you can give me your take. What you're doing. If I'm going to get anybody, I'll go get the Nakobe Dean. And my first 2 picks in that first round, I'm getting 2 defensive players. Give it up.
Right. Yeah.
I'm getting 2 defensive players.
Right. Now,
Yeah.
this is what I'm gonna throw at you. Okay. This is what I'm gonna throw at everybody, including you, Gary.
Okay.
Now let's just say, um, Nakobe Dean's out there, unrestricted free agent. Um, Cowboys say, let's go get Dean.
Okay.
Brings Dean in. All right. So we already know what it's gonna be. Dean and Overshown off the
Yeah.
top, both inside linebackers. Now, draft time comes about. And Sonny Styles happens to fall in our lap.
Gee.
We just created a problem.
That's true. That's true. Because I'm getting him at 12. Wait a
I'm
minute.
taking him all day long at 12.
Yeah, that'll be a great move. You cannot pass up Sonny Styles because he's going to do exactly what we need him to do in the 3-4 defense. You're right.
He will do exactly what we need in the 3-4 defense, but Nakobe Dean and Overshawn, one of them got to sit. Because I wouldn't want him at outside linebacker.
Who?
I would rather for him to roam.
Who? Nakobe?
No, Sonny Styles. I would rather for him to roam freely,
Yeah.
free flowing.
Well, I think I would put Overshawn over Luafau. I think I would. I mean, I've seen Overshawn. I know we're talking about the health. I'm just saying in the perfect world, if he stays healthy, I like the way Overshawn moves sideline to sideline. He's a pretty big boy, but but yeah, you can't, like you say, you can't pass up Sonny Styles. You cannot.
You cannot pass up Sonny Styles, man.
Arvell
That's
Reese. I know Arvell Reese won't be there, but even if he falls down there, I'm getting him.
and when you look at Sonny Styles and you look at Michael Parsons' body of work and you look at Sonny Styles' body of work,
Yeah.
Sonny Styles is
Yeah.
a few clicks above Michael Parsons. Man.
Okay. Okay.
He's
Okay.
I mean, he really is. I really feel that he's a few clicks above Michael Parsons collegiately.
Yeah.
Collegiately.
Okay.
I
Got you.
don't
Yeah.
know what he's gonna produce on the NFL level. He's a
Mhm.
project, but collegiately, Sonny Styles is it's like it's like Sonny Styles would be on when I look from the NFL standpoint, it would be like Lawrence Taylor and Derek Thomas. Sonny Styles is LT and Michael Parsons is Derek Thomas.
Yeah. Well, I
Yeah.
tell you what, I think we got the room to create that. It's just about what we're gonna do. But I'm telling you, man, at that 12 pick, I've listed up several defensive ends that have weight. Of first one that they do have listed that may be at the 12th position if Sonny Style is not there. And I did a
Mhm.
show on him is Keldrick Falk. Keldrick
Yeah.
Falk is an edge rusher from Auburn. Check
Yeah.
this out. Check this out. 6'6", 285. See,
And
that's
he
what
had
you
a
need in the 3-4 man.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
6'6", 285 pounds. You can't move him with one man. He gonna plant his feet in the ground, homie.
Yeah.
So, if he's there, I'm getting him.
And then the young man from Texas Tech is he increased his draft stock.
Yeah, oh yeah. And I think in the way they got him down here, they got him going, oh shoot, at least the top 10.
Yeah.
Top 10, yeah. So there's several, man, and there's another one that like I say, 12 pick of Sonny Styles, I'm going to get him. And there's so many defensive ends out here, man. There's
It's
so many, there's a plethora of them.
so 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 this is another thing I toss at you. Let's just say we do somehow lands a Sonny Style. Do you go back to the defensive front at 20 or you go to the secondary?
Well, you know what? Now I'm gonna tell you this. Now, just depends on how the rest of the league picks. And if they start going offense, I would trade back and get me a
Why?
second round pick.
Why? Why?
I would,
It's monetary. Part of it's monetary.
yeah, I would drop down. I would give up that 20 pick to drop down to probably 27, 28, something right there. If these defensive players are still there, if everybody's going into these offensive players, and I'm still looking at this list of defensive ends and cornerbacks and safeties that's still there, hell yeah. I'm going to go in 27. At 27, I'll pick my defensive end. Then when I come back in that second round, because he's really a first round, but because of how everybody picked, it pushed him to the second round. I'm getting me a safety. Give it up.
This is the thing. This is the thing. This is the thing right here. This is
Okay.
the thing right here. You if the Cowboys drop back, they might well give that pick up and drop all the way out of the first round instead of hang around in the first round because we don't have a second round.
Right. But you're going
So
to give up
this,
now. If I can give up that 20, say for instance, if,
that's a rich pick right there.
and it's very much is. So I'm just saying, and maybe this the case. So let's just say David Bailey is still there. And maybe I know it's not gonna happen. Or we can say, who else we got out here? We'll just say somebody that somebody really want and is still sitting there at the 20th. And they're probably at the 30th pick. Okay, well, I'm gonna give you that, and I'll take that 30th, but I need to take that second round. You think that's too hard?
No, it's not too hard at all. Um, the ideal team to play that type of stuff with is the Cleveland Browns because they
Yeah.
are not they I believe Cleveland gave up their sixth pick to the New England Patriots.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe Cleveland is on the outside looking in the first round.
Okay,
If
right.
I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong, but they have some needs. That would be the best candidate to play. hot potato with.
Yeah, because we still got what's his name? Spencer Fano. So say they got Spencer Fano, offensive tackle from Utah, 6'6", 302, offensive tackle. But if he's still sitting there at 20 and you got a team like, man, I need this guy that was ranked up at 11, but he's still sitting here at 20. Hey, Jerry. Okay, well, we'll give you that position. We'll fall back to 30 if you still in the first round and you feel that he won't be there till you to the 30th pick. But I need that second round.
Yeah.
So now you're getting 3 picks in early rounds. That's where I see it.
Mm-hmm. This is a pick your poison pick. Number 20 is a rich pick.
It's rich.
Because it has so much attractability because you could just say, forget it.
Yeah.
I just deal with this monetary situation on down the road. But at the same time, you can give it up and be compensated for some second round action.
Heck yeah. But it's all about how the league picks. If they start going offense real heavy off the top, and all these darn defensive players, Ruben Arvell Reese drops down from 4 to 8, and then you got David Bailey from 7 to 15. Oh my God.
I'm gonna say this, man. And y'all might say I'm kind of off my rocker, but out of those first 32 picks, I'm willing to say at least 6 of them or less is going to be offensive players.
Oh, yeah. Well, we know Fernando. Fernando Mendez is going to be one.
Love is going to be another one.
Yeah. Now they're talking about Jeremiah Love. He could be in the top first round.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Jeremiah Love and Fernando. Them two. I really can say this.
Yeah, you got some offense. You got 2 offensive tackles from Miami. Both of them, Francis and Spencer. Then you got Jordan Tyson, receiver from Arizona State. He's in there. So there are some offensive players, but like I said, it just depends on how they pick, man, and that's gonna tell it all. That first top 10, if there's a lot of offensive player, oh my gosh, we need to be licking our chops. So yeah, that's something. But yeah, and I know we titled this what's the hype behind Maxx Crosby? I just don't know if he'll fit this scheme. I don't know if we want to take on that bag, as far as the monetary situation. But I mean, yeah, it's a great name. He's a great player, but if we had to do it all over again, Michael Parsons would probably fit better in this scheme than I think Maxx Crosby.
I'm gonna be honest with you. If we stay away from Hendricks and Crosby and stuff like that,
Yeah.
I really know that we really trying to put some real dogs in the fight.
Yeah.
And I know that there are some that I think basically being a free agency is just to open up and whatnot. I think it's gonna be some quality players in the second round of free agency than it is right now, because the draft is gonna shake that cherry tree.
Yeah.
It's gonna reshape some minds on how we need to resituate our player personnel. And I really feel like if we do go and get, let's just say we get a young safety, we need to couple him up with somebody that is gonna show him the field presence of the game.
Well, what about that guy from?
Huh?
What about the safety from the Eagles? I mean, he knows the defense.
Cooper DeJean.
No.
I know you're talking about. I know exactly what you do. The Gene. I
Yeah.
think his name Dejean. Dejean.
John
Uh,
DeJohn something. Yeah.
I like him.
Oh, what's his name? Dang it.
I
So,
believe his name. Yeah, I believe it's Cooper Dejean, something like that. Uh, I like him.
mm-hmm. Yeah.
I like him. He's rangy. He's he's a rangy he's a rangy guy, man. He plays tight. He don't play around, man. He stay on his assignment. Uh, if you beat him, you just straight up beat him. Other than that, he don't get beat.
Right. Yeah. I'm trying to find him. Uh, dude, what is his name? Son of a gun. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Anyway, I hate when I do that. I can say his name all day. Then you come on the show and just totally just blow it.
Hey, and then they talking about old boy from the Miami Dolphins, the safety over there with the Miami Dolphins, to be possibly one of the candidates to be over there. It's and it's a young man that played for Denver that's possibly going to be. I mean,
Free agent.
they're looking at picking up some pieces that's familiar with. If they're going to bring in some guys that's veterans, they're going to bring in some guys that's really already on ready, set, go format mentally concerning what they're implementing defensively. They're not pissed to just bring in too many veteran players that they got to do a whole lot of tooling. They rather do their tooling with some players that you with that really already know the system and can kind of give a little on the some OJT
Mm-hmm.
helpage while they're on the field and stuff like that. Because it's one thing to basically teach these guys in the classroom, and then once we go from the video, the paperwork, and we go out there to do the leg work and whatnot,
Yeah.
is this is where okay the rubber meets the road time is now, fellas. We got to put what our mental to the physical now. And that's where a lot of players get it jacked up at. They go to thinking too much
Yeah. Yeah. For
instead
sure.
of absorbing what they've already understood and then what they're seeing. It's just kind of it's read and react time now. But
Yeah.
uh
Our hometown kid is out there. Tyreek
oh yeah,
Woolen is out there. He's 27 years old. You can bring him in as a cornerback, a free agent cornerback, and just yeah, exactly what you're saying. If you're gonna bring a free agent in, make sure he's gonna fit the mold and they're gonna be used in a way that he can help the defense, right?
yeah.
So
And
Mhm.
go ahead.
No, I'm listening. Go ahead.
And I mean, and I'm just I'm gonna throw this out there too. Redskins released Tyler
Tyler, who?
Bass.
Yeah. God.
Then just think about this part of the scenario. Trent Williams probably could be on free agency too.
Who?
Trent Williams.
Man, that dude's damn near 33 years old, though, fam.
Trent Williams every bit of 33 years old.
I mean, yeah, I know he knows the game, man. But so what you're saying, you're gonna bring a free agent at the tackle position?
That that
That's
that
sad.
type of that type of tackle, yeah, I would.
Yeah. Yeah, you
That
probably could.
I mean 2 years of service. If you get 2 years of service out of Trent Williams and from free agency,
Yeah,
coming
but
home, I
yeah,
mean, coming home back to Texas, I would.
yeah.
I
So
I I couldn't pass that up, man.
yeah, and
I
this,
really couldn't pass that up. Especially you could be able to put him at left tackle.
I don't see
Or
him on here. Is he on here? I don't see him on the list though.
no, he's not on the list, but it's talk. The talk is out there.
Okay.
He's not on the list yet, but the talk
Yeah.
is out there.
Okay.
Um, is if that happens, you
Yeah.
have to jump on that.
Yeah. And that's probably Possibility Saturday, we're talking about a tackle. Damn, we done had brought in damn near 3 of them in already. When that neither one of them doing what we expect them to do. But hey, like we say, man, this free agency, man, once this thing open up, there is a lot of. You got Connor McGovern still back out. He's familiar with, but it's a different offensive line. He was here with the deep with our Cowboys, but he's look like he's going to be a free agent. But there's a lot of names out there, man, that, and if I'm going to bring, I think if I'm going to bring a free agent in, I would probably look at the cornerback position. I really would, because I really would. I like Ravel, but it's still not proven. We know we got Deron Bland on the other side, but I would bring that veteran in, man, if I was to do anything at that cornerback position. But, we'll see what happens, bro. You got any last word before we get out of here, man? But I think that kind of sums it up how we feel about bringing Maxx Crosby to the Cowboys, right?
Yeah, that's no talk. That's no topic, man.
Just draft some youngsters, man.
That's a waste of time, bro.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna be
bring
honest.
the youngsters in, man, and let them grow with the defense, because we know right now Christian Parker is going to be here for a while. So bringing these youngsters in and mold and allow them to play out their contract.
Yeah.
Let them play out the contract.
Yeah.
Jeez.
I'm gonna just put it to you like this: if those guys were of value to them, because Crosby, he came from New Orleans to the Raiders, right? If I'm not mistaken. He went from New Orleans to the Raiders. So he split
They said he's been with the Raiders ever since. I don't know. I think
it's one of them. I believe he started out first couple of seasons with New Orleans, and he ended up over there. I could be wrong. I could be getting it mixed up, but however, if they had these guys had any true value to them, I mean, real true value to these organizations, other than just letting them hang around for free agency and stuff like that, man, you would have
he's
set
not
the
a
bar.
free agent. He's not a free agent. He's still in the contract. This would have to be a trade. Yeah, this is
I
a trade.
I would trade or free agent. I wouldn't fool
Yeah,
with
this is
it.
a trade. It wouldn't be no free agent. That's what they're saying. They'll trade, give him a first round for him. No, man, that don't even make sense. And you taking on his salary too? Stop it,
Man,
God,
look,
dang it.
that's like putting a 351 wins in a Model T. It don't match.
That don't make sense, man. But anyway, that's what we are, man. Well, Football Junkie, I think we done shared our opinion. Like I say, that's what we do. We get on here and we share our opinions about our Dallas Cowboys, because we are fans first, and then we report the news to you. So we appreciate you guys stopping through and hanging out with us. Do us a favor, if you hadn't hit the subscribe button, hit that subscribe button. It don't cost you nothing. Hit that subscribe button, and also make sure you share this video, and also hit the notification bell so you can be notified when the next video is posted. How about that? What you got, Football Junkie?
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned. We're going to bring you some news that you can use. And with that
Stay
being
tuned.
said, we out of here. Deuces.
Like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. The Cowboys Huddle Podcast.